Have you ever considered the power of your mindset in shaping your life? This isn't just a rhetorical question. It's an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery, to delve into the depths of our minds and explore the profound effect our mindset has on our lives. Mindset, as it turns out, is not just a buzzword thrown around in self-development circles, but a fundamental element in shaping our reality. It's the lens through which we perceive the world, the filter that determines how we interpret our experiences, and the compass that guides our decisions. There are two main types of mindsets we're going to discuss: fixed and growth. Imagine them as two different paths diverging in a forest, each leading to a distinct destination. A fixed mindset, as the name suggests, is one that perceives abilities and talents as static. It's a mindset that sees potential as a predetermined, unchangeable fact. It's the path that says, "This is who I am, and there's nothing I can do to change it." On the other hand, the growth mindset thrives on challenges and sees failure not as a sign of unintelligence, but as a springboard for development and stretching our existing abilities. It's the path that says, "I can improve, I can grow, I can overcome." The implications of these two mindsets are profound. They affect everything from our personal relationships to our professional success, from our happiness to our health, from our wealth to our well-being. But the thing about mindset is, it's not set in stone. It's malleable, adaptable, and most importantly, it's within our control. We can choose our mindset, and in doing so, we choose our path and ultimately our destination. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover the profound impact of mindset on our choices, actions, and ultimately our outcomes. So, buckle up and get ready for an enlightening journey into the power of mindset. Let's start with the fixed mindset. What does it look like and how does it affect our lives? Picture a mindset that is set in stone, unyielding, and stubborn. This is the essence of the fixed mindset. It's the belief that our qualities, abilities, and intelligence are static and unchangeable. That the hand we're dealt at birth is the hand we must play for the rest of our lives. Let's delve into the biblical realm for a moment. Remember the parable of the talents. In that story, a man gave 3 of his servants varying amounts of money, or talents. The first 2 servants doubled their money through trade and investment, but the third servant, out of fear, hid his talent in the ground. This servant had a fixed mindset. He believed he lacked the capacity to increase his wealth, so he didn't even try. Now, imagine for a moment how this mindset can limit growth and potential. If we believe we're incapable of learning new skills, we'll never venture outside of our comfort zones. If we believe we're not talented enough, we'll never pick up that paintbrush, that guitar, or that pen. If we believe we're bound to fail, we'll never take risks or seize opportunities. In the realm of emotions, a fixed mindset can lead to feelings of inadequacy and worthlessness. If we're convinced that we're not smart enough or talented enough, how can we feel good about ourselves? And if we don't feel good about ourselves, how can we aspire to achieve more? In the world of relationships, a fixed mindset can cause us to shy away from constructive criticism and feedback. After all, if we believe we're incapable of change, why would we want to hear about our flaws and shortcomings? And let's not forget the impact on our physical health. Research has shown that people with a fixed mindset are less likely to take care of their health, as they believe their health status is largely predetermined and out of their control. In essence, the fixed mindset keeps us stuck, incapable of rising above our perceived limitations. It's like being trapped in a box of our own making. We look out at the world through a small hole, convinced that we can never be part of something bigger. Carol Dweck, a renowned psychologist, has extensively studied this concept. Her work has undoubtedly transformed our understanding of the power of mindset. Dweck's research focuses on two distinct attitudes, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset.
Hi there, I just want to take a moment to shout out to you, our viewers. If you are not yet a subscriber, I want to appeal to you to hit the subscribe button now. This will enable us to continue to make videos like this just for you. My promise to you is this: if you are a subscriber and you put in the comment section the kind of topic or video you want, I will go ahead and do a research and make a video just for you. That's my promise to you. Enjoy the rest of the video. God bless.
The former being our topic of discussion in this scene. In a fixed mindset, individuals believe their abilities are set in stone. They view their intelligence, talents, and skills as static traits, beyond the realm of improvement or change. This perception leads to a belief that success is a direct reflection of inherent abilities rather than effort or growth. This mindset can create a fear of failure and an avoidance of challenges. Why, you might ask? Well, simply put, if you believe your abilities are unchangeable, failure becomes a terrifying prospect. It's viewed as a damning statement about your inherent worth rather than a stepping stone to improvement. Consequently, this leads to a lack of resilience in the face of setbacks. Moreover, a fixed mindset can limit growth and potential. If you believe you're born with a certain amount of talent and nothing can change that, you're less likely to strive for improvement. You might avoid taking on challenges that could lead to failure, and thus miss out on opportunities to learn and grow. Interestingly, Dweck found that this mindset is not only detrimental to an individual's personal growth, but also their relationships and career. People with a fixed mindset often feel the need to constantly prove themselves, leading to a competitive and defensive attitude that can hinder cooperation and teamwork. In Dweck's words, a fixed mindset creates an urgency to prove yourself over and over. It's a cycle of validation and fear, where each failure feels like a direct hit to one's self-esteem, and each success a temporary relief rather than a stepping stone to greater achievements. It's a mindset that can trap you in a cycle of stagnation, preventing you from reaching your full potential. It's a thing. Now, imagine a different scenario, a growth mindset. The growth mindset, as opposed to its fixed counterpart, is a fascinating concept. Imagine you're David, the shepherd boy in the biblical story of David and Goliath. Against all odds, you're faced with a giant, a seemingly insurmountable challenge. But instead of cowering in fear, you see this as an opportunity to prove your mettle. You choose to fight, not because you're certain of victory, but because you understand that it's through facing challenges that we grow and develop. This is the essence of a growth mindset. It's about embracing challenges, persisting in the face of setbacks, seeing effort as the path to mastery, and learning from criticism. It's about finding lessons and inspiration in the success of others rather than feeling threatened. Think of it as a belief system for your mind, a philosophy that champions the power of potential. It's the belief that talents can be developed, intelligence can be grown, skills can be honed, and that there are no fixed limits to what we can achieve. This mindset is not about ignoring our deficiencies or pretending that we're perfect. Rather, it's about acknowledging our weaknesses and then working on them, understanding that it's okay to make mistakes as long as we learn from them. It's about resilience, bouncing back from failures, and understanding that setbacks are simply stepping stones on the path to success. The growth mindset encourages us to step out of our comfort zones, to take risks, to learn, to grow, and to constantly strive for improvement. It's about understanding that our potential is not predetermined and that through dedication and hard work we can develop our abilities and intelligence. In the words of Albert Einstein, it's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. This statement beautifully encapsulates the essence of a growth mindset. It's not about being the smartest, the fastest, or the strongest. It's about dedication, resilience, and a ceaseless desire to learn and grow. With a growth mindset, we see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Once again, let's turn to Carol Dweck's research. This time, we delve into the concept of the growth mindset, an idea that has revolutionized our understanding of learning, success, and personal development. Dweck's work posits that the growth mindset is characterized by the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed with dedication, hard work, and a hunger for learning. It's not about being smart or talented. It's about being resilient, persistent, and open to new experiences. The growth mindset embraces challenges instead of avoiding them. It's about pushing beyond your comfort zone, taking calculated risks, and not being afraid to fail. Because in this mindset, failure is not a dead end. It's a stepping stone to success. It's a chance to learn, to grow, and to become better. Moreover, the growth mindset sees effort as a path to mastery. It recognizes that greatness is not handed to us on a silver platter. It's earned through sweat, grit, and determination. It's about embracing the grind, putting in the time, and never giving up. It's about understanding that the harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you finally achieve it. And finally, the growth mindset learns from criticism. It doesn't shy away from negative feedback. Instead, it welcomes it as a tool for improvement. It's about listening, reflecting, and using critique as a catalyst for growth. This mindset, Dweck argues, is not just about achieving success. It's about cultivating a love for learning and a resilience that is essential for great accomplishment. It's about understanding that challenges, effort, and criticism are not obstacles to success, but rather they are integral parts of the journey. As we wrap up this section, let's remember a powerful quote from Dweck herself. In a growth mindset, according to Dweck, the hand you're dealt is just the starting point for development. This encapsulates the very essence of the growth mindset, where challenges become opportunities, effort becomes growth, and criticism becomes a stepping stone to greatness. So, what does mindset have to do with wealth and poverty? Well, let's dive into it. Mindset is the mental lens through which we perceive and navigate the world. It's our beliefs about our abilities, our potential, and our worth. And it's these beliefs that often dictate our financial trajectory. Imagine having a fixed mindset where you believe your abilities are set in stone. You're either good at something or you're not, and there's little you can do to change it. Now apply this mindset to wealth creation. When faced with financial hurdles or setbacks, the fixed mindset may see these as insurmountable barriers. I'm just not good with money, they might say, or I was never destined to be wealthy. This mindset can lead to a cycle of financial struggle and, in extreme cases, poverty. On the other hand, there's the growth mindset. This mindset thrives on challenge and sees failure not as evidence of unintelligence, but as a springboard for growth and stretching our abilities. When faced with the same financial hurdles or setbacks, the growth mindset says, I can learn to be better with money, or I can find ways to increase my wealth. This mindset sees potential where others see failure. It embraces the possibility of financial growth and prosperity. But it's not just about having a positive attitude. It's about embracing the reality that wealth creation is a journey full of ups and downs. A person with a growth mindset understands that setbacks are part of the process and that learning from them is the key to moving forward. So yes, your mindset plays a crucial role in your financial success or failure. It can either limit your potential or unlock unlimited possibilities. It's the difference between seeing a closed door or an open one, between seeing a wall or a window. Your mindset, in essence, can be your ticket to wealth or your slide into poverty. The choice, as always, is yours. Let's consider some real-life examples. First, we have the story of Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. Despite failing his college entrance exam twice and being rejected from dozens of jobs, including one at KFC, he never stopped believing in his ability to succeed. His growth mindset allowed him to see failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone towards success. Today, he's one of the most influential figures in the e-commerce industry. Contrastingly, there's the tale of Kodak, a once dominant company in the photography industry. Kodak invented the digital camera in the late 70s, but failed to capitalize on it. They were stuck in a fixed mindset, fearing that embracing digital technology would cannibalize their film sales. Instead of adapting to the changing landscape, they clung to their old ways and eventually filed for bankruptcy in 2012. Next, let's look at the case of billionaire investor Warren Buffett. He attributes his success to a lifelong commitment to learning and growing. Buffett spends 80% of his day reading and learning new things, a testament to his growth mindset. He believes that the more you learn, the more you earn. On the flip side, consider the story of Blockbuster, a once thriving video rental company. When Netflix, a small DVD by mail service, proposed a partnership, Blockbuster declined. They were trapped in a fixed mindset, unable to see the potential of online streaming. As Netflix grew exponentially, Blockbuster went bankrupt. Lastly, let's look at Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. It took him over 1,000 attempts to create a working prototype. But his growth mindset kept him going. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." In contrast, many people with a fixed mindset might have given up after the first few attempts, viewing failure as a sign of their inherent lack of ability rather than a hurdle to overcome. These examples clearly illustrate the power of mindset in shaping our destiny. At the end of the day, it all comes down to choice. Choice. The act of selecting or making a decision when faced with two or more possibilities. Our lives are a series of choices, each one leading us down a path towards our future. But the most powerful choice we can make, it's the choice of our mindset. We don't always have control over the situations we find ourselves in. Life can be unpredictable, throwing curveballs our way when we least expect it. And while we can't control these circumstances, we have complete control over how we react to them. That's where the power of choice comes into play. We can choose to let adversity define us, or we can choose to rise above it. Imagine for a moment that you're faced with a challenging situation. You've hit a wall and it seems insurmountable. If you choose a fixed mindset, you might think, "I can't do this. It's too hard." But if you choose a growth mindset, your thought process transforms into, "This is hard, but I can learn and grow from it." Choosing a growth mindset doesn't mean that life suddenly becomes easy. It means embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. It means understanding that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but a stepping stone on the path to success. It means believing in your capacity to learn, grow, and adapt. The choice of mindset is like a compass. Choose a fixed mindset, and you might find yourself stuck, unable to move past the hurdles life throws your way. choose a growth mindset and you open up a world of possibilities, a world where every challenge is an opportunity and every failure a lesson. Your mindset shapes your reality. It can be the key to unlocking wealth, or it can trap you in a cycle of poverty. But remember, it's not just about the destination. It's about the journey, the growth, the learning, and the resilience you build along the way. The choice is yours. Will you choose a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Before we wrap up, let's quickly recap. We've journeyed together through the vast landscape of the mind, exploring the concept of mindset and examining its profound impact on our lives. From the onset, we learned about the role of mindset and how it acts as a compass, steering our thoughts, choices, and actions. We delved into the concept of the fixed mindset, a mental framework that perceives abilities and intelligence as static, limiting growth and development. The fixed mindset, as we learned from psychologist Carol Dweck, often hampers our potential and can lead to stagnation. It's like being locked in a room with a key, but refusing to turn the lock. But then there is the growth mindset. This mindset sees potential as boundless, intelligence as expandable, and abilities as malleable. It's like having a key and knowing that you can not only open the door, but also build new doors to open. Dweck's work emphasized the power of a growth mindset, showing us that the mind is not a fixed entity, but a muscle that can be trained and developed. We then explored the correlation between mindset and wealth. Here, we discovered that mindset can either be the stepping stone to wealth or the stumbling block to poverty. We saw real-life examples of individuals whose mindsets catalyzed their journey to wealth, underscoring the power of a positive and growth-oriented mindset. Lastly, we delved into the power of choice. We learned that every decision we make, every choice we opt for, is influenced by our mindset. It's like the fuel in our vehicle of life. The quality of the fuel determines the performance of the vehicle. As we conclude, it's vital to remember that our mindsets are not set in stone. They can be shaped, molded, and changed. They can be our greatest ally or our fiercest foe. It's up to us to decide which. Remember, your mindset is a powerful tool. Use it wisely, and it can unlock doors you never imagined possible. Hit subscribe and stay tuned to KSB channel.